What's up, everybody? I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you guys your daily hail forecasts, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, American Contractor, and Atlas. Go ahead and check them out in the description to this video. They are linked there, and they help make these possible, so we want to give them another big shout out. Thanks, guys. So for today, we have just a quick little recap of yesterday, and then we're going into tomorrow because it's going to be pretty quiet for the next 24 hours. But storms are returning in full force for the middle and later part of the week, and we could see back-to-back Dallas risks. We got the Mississippi Valley and Texas tomorrow, and then more Texas, Mississippi Valley risks into later on in this week. So stay tuned, could be a busy one. But before we get into all of our weather, come see us. We have our Win the Claim Before the Storm webinar Wednesday. So if you guys want to join Matt Grassmeyer, he's going to give you guys some useful tips and tricks on all that. You can scan that QR code to register, and I will also drop the link in the description to this video. And it's on our Instagram highlights as well. So plenty of places to find that and get registered, but that's going to be tomorrow online. So yeah, come see us there. Then into yesterday, had a busy-ish day across the Ohio Valley. I mean, not a ton of storm reports came in, but we did get some tornadoes that tracked through the Champaign, Illinois area. The Chicagoland area got a couple of tornadoes. And then scattered wind and hail actually got up to 3-inch hail through the eastern part of Ohio. So even though it was pretty scattered for storms, they were very intense through the Ohio Valley into yesterday. Multiple tornadoes and large hail all occurred. So you guys can go ahead and check out our maps for that. We'll have a QR code for you right there. Go ahead and scan that and you guys can get access to those. So right now across the US, clear and dry across the south. That's what we're going to be kind of eyeballing for the next couple of days. We've got a warm front. It's going to continue to bring up that warm, humid air through the area, and that's what we need for those storms to develop. So right now, nothing crazy in terms of temperatures. 79 in Houston, 78 in Dallas, and pretty much across the board there in the upper 70s. As for humidity, not making its way too far north right now. 48 degrees in Shreveport just before that, those higher dew points make it up to you. But again, we do have that warm front that's going to be pulling up more of that throughout today and into tomorrow, where we could potentially see storms starting up. So there's what we have right now. Pretty much west to east flow. You guys probably know by now that that's not great for storms. But what we do want is kind of a wiggly jet stream, and that's what we get into tomorrow. We start to see that dip moving through the desert southwest with the cold front out ahead of it, and then we'll start to see some storms picking up. Into Thursday. I think Thursday could be the most intense day we see this week. We got this trough, and it's kind of really pretty deep trough through the desert southwest, tracking off to the east. As it moves through the Central Plains, we could potentially see storms starting up near the Dallas, Texas area. That means there is a potential for hail if it can form to the west or right over you guys. You guys kind of know what that's like. Seeing those storms form off to the west helps you out with severe chances, but if they form too far east, then it misses you entirely. So we're kind of watching Dallas, Texas into later this week. Thursday's looking pretty intense, and it could impact you guys then, all the way through the southeast into Friday before that low finally lifts up into the northeast, and we're back to pretty much west to east flow, quiet weekend. But there's those dew points already making their way up into the Mississippi Valley by tomorrow afternoon, very different than what we're seeing right now. Dry line through the Oklahoma and Texas area, I guess Red River, tracking off to the east into Thursday. Not really shifting much over the next 24 hours, but we'll see that dry line push off through the Mississippi Valley on Friday and then making its way off of the coast by Saturday. So it's going to be a pretty quick advancement of that system, going to help drive those storms over the next, I guess, once Wednesday starts, the 48 hours after that. So here's our forecast instability into that coming time frame. All right, so that's what we have into Thursday. Once all those intense storms are starting. We got those moderate values lingering through Dallas. We'll watch it into today and tomorrow to see what happens. But as that tracks off to the east, we're going to see it kind of dissipate, lingering a little bit with those low values towards the coast, enough to potentially get us a couple bouts of severe hail here and there, but it's mostly going to transition to wind once it tracks through the southeast. I don't think you guys are any stranger to that. Then off the coast we go for your Saturday, and once again should be pretty quiet after that. But for significant hail, we got these storms, again, starting up in central Texas. By Wednesday, We should have a round of them that pass through Dallas and then starting up in the Mississippi Valley by around 4 p.m. We already have those moderate values through that area. And then we're going to see those start to taper off with that first band. Then by Thursday, once we get those more intense storms starting up, again, Dallas is seeing some higher significant hail model values through that region. So hail's on the table for you guys. Looking at tomorrow, we first got these bands of storms that are going to track up through Dallas in the morning. Not really going to do a ton likely. We need that afternoon instability to pass through. But then by 4 p.m., the Mississippi Valley is starting up in full force over by Little Rock, seeing those storms starting up with that hail, wind, and tornado chance, all tracking into Memphis by 7 Central. You're going to see all risks possible still through Memphis before things finally track into Nashville. And now looking at that, we got that curved band on our future radar. That indicates that we're likeliest to see strong winds through the Nashville area by Wednesday evening. Then it's going to continue tracking off through the east, and we'll potentially see another round starting up by Thursday. So here's what we have for tomorrow for you guys. Quarters to half dollars possible anywhere from pretty much Dallas into the Nashville area. Dallas is going to be pretty early or very, very late with those storms. Then through the central part of the Mississippi Valley, where we're seeing the bulk of those storms, that's where we're going to have the strongest storms as well. So we could potentially see ping pong to golf ball sized hailstones with those, as well as a risk of wind, which we'll get to. But that's where we're going to have the best chance for hail, tapering off by the time we reach Nashville, but our chances aren't quite down to zero, so we're going to leave you guys in the risk. Then for wind, looking at pretty much the same risk area, but now we're going to extend those moderate risk values all the way out towards Nashville, Tennessee. So if you guys are in Little Rock, all the way out into the central Tennessee Valley area, that's where, we could get some pretty nasty winds tracking through, as well as a risk for a couple of tornadoes, especially through the Arkansas region into tomorrow. Then for Thursday and Friday, it's going to be kind of boom, boom, boom with our risks here tracking through the next 3 days here. But they're going to start up 3 p.m.-ish on Thursday, and then there we are by 6 with that classic look of those storms stretching down through Dallas. Could potentially see severe hail as well as a couple of tornadoes possible before that continues off to the east through the Mississippi Valley, through the southeast, and making a run at Atlanta by Friday afternoon before it finally makes its way off the coast. So a few chances again for storms for Dallas, and then a few chances for storms overall through that region. Here's what we have for our risk on Thursday, all the way from, I guess Springfield, Missouri would be a good marker there, down to the Gulf Coast. On Thursday has a risk from central Texas all the way to the Georgia-Alabama state line. Could see severe storms. All risks are possible, looking at most of our hail risk coming out of the western portion before things band up. And then into Friday, looking more at wind, potential tornadoes from the line of storms that'll be progressing off the coast. So again, all the way from Alabama into the Carolinas, could potentially see severe weather on Friday afternoon. So that's what we got for you guys over the next few days. Probably going to be pretty busy, so stay tuned to our pages here. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video. Same with YouTube. And again, follow us on TikTok. Last time, I guess on Sunday, we had John live on YouTube and Facebook, and I was live on TikTok, so there's multiple ways to get your forecast information as well as your live coverage. And if you want to get in contact with us, you can call us at 855-334-4245. You can also email us if you'd rather at info@hailtrace.com. or check out hailtrace.com for more details. And go ahead and click that link in the description if you guys are looking for a demo or looking to sign up for our products. We map these storms live and do our best to keep you informed on everything that's going on. And we'll do the same into tomorrow, so stay tuned. But for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.